Good morning. So, Joy here. I am at the new 11 o'clock hour in the dojo for YoJoY Energy Fitness. Now I'm just going to shift my presentation here a little bit and stop assuming that I could teach anybody YoJoY Energy Fitness. I'm really here to share what it is for me, what YoJoY Energy Fitness is. So this is an opportunity to go within and center within a structure of mind that you create from the inside out. Built on the assumption that maybe somewhere in history the information was flipped and that we create reality by projecting our information outward instead of waiting for the information to be projected upon to us to see what's actually happening. So this is flipping things around. So I just invite you, I give you the YoJoY challenge, which is before one even assumes that one would move into these directions with mind at the center and move outward, then maybe we just move the mind inward to the center and play with these directions in mind. So the opportunity to dance with me in the opportunity of inner chi fitness would be to find balance and structure to the innermost in the face of a changing world. Yes? So I invite you to go within, to connect to the breath, to visualize or imagine heart as the center point of your awareness. From that center point, that little voice within you, if you center it in the heart instead of in the head, just move that focus from up here to down here. And as we move our mind around, we create awareness of our design. Yes? So a nice natural breath in. Little hum on the exhale. That vibration of a hum connects one to the fiber, as that's where the amplification comes from. Sound comes from the hollows of the innermost. So any sound that you make in this meditative process can draw the mind from up here down into the vibration of where that vibration happens. So it takes time to focus the mind when related to the body, but we really are developing here a conscious physiology, yes? That the mind and the body are something that act in unison, and by our practice of uniting these forces within us, we switch the dynamic of the overwhelming outer world to the underwhelming inner world, yes? So from that center point with a breath, as in the chakric body, the heart point is the center of the 7 basic chakras within the body, 3 above and 3 below. So heart is center. We touch into that which is above by our consciousness, in reference to the heart. We connect to the idea with a breath of the universal component that is stationed in the above position in the heart-body compass. Really encompasses everything inside and out, but it is the template that in this earth perspective, we are anchoring to our heart, the universal, from the above position, yes? With a nice breath of that awareness that we come from all that is in the universal, we can bring that back into the heart. Imagine and sense into the heartbeat, that rhythm, in that meditative way that we're drawing our attention from this outer experience to an inner. From that next position, you can go into the universe, the earth perspective that is at the below position, anchors into the lower 3 chakras. This applies to gravity and the inward pull. So we are just taking a little snapshot in our mind and awareness in a present moment to the universal component as above and the earth component coming from below. Yes, as weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Gravity keeps it but the play of the universe is happening above, yes? With this all systems check at play, we bring our attention from this center point upon the breath, checking into the hemispheres of the brain, balancing these two polarities as we balance the polarities of the above-below polarity in the heart. Now we take the left hand, that receptive, innermost, creative, non-linear part of ourselves, that dreamy part that doesn't need a straight line to understand. It can understand in a circle. Everything is contained in the circle. That innermost quiet, and taking that breath in with that inner nature. With that concept and idea anchored and reflected from the left side into the heart space, we just build this web of information coming from the left side, yes? With a nice natural breath into the center, we have this receptive nature, and now we touch into that at our right side, and that is the linear focus of our delivery of what we're bringing into this world. Just to focus our gift to this right side, the outer and the inward, the play of those two, and how at the center they serve the same thing, yes? So with that, we take our attention back into the heart with the polarities of the left and right polarity, a breath in their perspective balance. Then we take our attention to the back, where we draw in all of the awareness of every ancestral dynamic that comes from the past. Just in the mind's eye, either through visualization or imagination, and the breath tying into the body, we focus at the back of the breast plate, The breastplate that comes from the back is the shield and the dignity that comes from the ancestral input. If we take a moment to breathe in and acknowledge the ancestors that came before and tied to the earth and universe, we just take that awareness and connect it to the center of us, which is our heartbeat. Yes. Bringing validation and awareness to that which came before so that we can learn and grow from the past. With these polarities established in the heart as true center, when we touch into the past, the obvious, maybe not obvious, but the polar complement is the future. Now, we can't anticipate and understand everything that happens in the future, but we can cast our light and our intention from the inside out into the future of the set that we're staging there. Yes? This is all about a mindset, like we set the stage. Right now, the outer world is very loud in the stage that it sets for us to hold in mind as far as the tits, the terror, and the technology that overwhelms. Maybe doesn't overwhelm, but it occupies the outer field, which is fine. Our opportunity is just to find balance, amplify the inner experience at least to a balance ratio to the dynamic and intensities of the outer world. So this is the YoJoY challenge. Bring your mind through the filter of these directions. Put gratitude at the center of you for everything that is functioning and working. Any challenges, pan for gold for where the gold is and what you can apply to not find those challenges in your future. Step by step, we weave this inner template of mind and awareness, that we change the balance of the outer world as overwhelming and dominant and chaotic by moving to the inner world and establishing an inner order. So at 11 o'clock on Mondays is a free space to come and explore these directions in mind, body. I encourage people and give direction the best I can. At the same time, the direction ultimately comes from within. So that's what I'm here to support and to celebrate, that we all have this inner voice, this center of the being that used to play freely and is still prepared to once one comes back in terms with that. So thank you very much, YoJoY Energy Fitness, the All Systems Check Challenge using the Heart Body Compass, that we build a strength and a stability from the innermost while the world is rearranging and reshaping around us, yes? And peace comes from within. Not waiting for peace to happen in the outer world. We bring peace through us by standing at the center where balance is found and balancing our polarities above, below, the left, right, the past, future. Get our bearings for all the changes that we're in the midst of. So thank you very much. I love you very much, and we'll see you soon.